Alright, back with some running bun. I'm extremely nervous for this first grunt. We're gonna try to get through the first three grunts. If the first grunt goes terrible, I might just call it after one. The first grunt is not riskless at all. The second and third grunt are mostly riskless, as far as I can understand. There's like some fiction that can happen in both the fights, but the first grunt is not riskless at all. Give me 1 second. Alright. Let's really hope for this grunt. Alright, we got some prep we gotta do. Alright. I'm so nervous for this first grunt, because it can go really well. We'll know in the first couple of turns how this is gonna go. And then there's one turn right in the beginning, and then there's one turn right at the end. That shit can just go really bad. We have to put some resources in here. No candies or scales, but other resources. So we're gonna grab Noivern. Noivern's the one that, if we're gonna sack someone, we're gonna hope it's this minus speed fucking piece of shit Noivern. If we have to sack someone. Alright. So let's get the pre-burn. On you. We have to go tutor Brick Break. Oh, and we have to do the Aqua Hideout cutscene, I believe, too. Let's just go tutor Brick Break real quick. On you. Over that. Okay, we gotta go do a cutscene. It's right up here. They're gonna take the submarine, take that to Lily Cove. Alright, let's go to Lily Cove and let's finish the setup. Alright, so first off, we gotta do pre-damage Gardevoir. Let me load my scripts. Gonna pre-damage Gardevoir to 193. Alright. And we have to level up Togedemaru to exactly level 79. Sad, but I wanted to keep him lower, but what are you gonna do? Let's put some items on. Alright, so Zoom Lens going on Gardevoir. Oranberry, which is actually kind of critical, just in case we get double crit on this guy. Life Orb. On you. As Pure Berry. On you. Black Belt on Concolder. And unfortunately, by one roll, we have to go a Dragon Fang on Noivern. Does 99%. So unfortunate. Alright, so we got Zoom Lens, pre-burn to 193. We got this guy with Brick Break and Oranberry, Life Orb, Asprey Berry level 79. Black Belt, Dragon Fang. Alright. It's 193. Alright, I'm really nervous because I can wipe here very easily. Alright. Save right in front of it, and let's triple check everything. Turn the music off. Turn the game sound on. Let's triple check everything. Alright, so we got 193 burned with a zoom lens, Tyranitar with an Oranberry, Electro with a Life Orb, Asperberry on you, Conkeldurr with a Black Belt, and Dragon Fang. Alright. I should probably brought everyone to the calculator real quick just in case, because there's a good chance I could be steering here. Give me 1 second. Let me just bring everyone to the calculator, and then it's going to update my imports. Alright. So turn 1, they're leaning up for the Persian. This thing is fast. It also has the ability Fur Coat, and it has a Bright Powder, so it's a 10% chance to miss. We are going to trace that Fur Coat right now. So we're actually going to be taking half damage from all physical moves. So instead of having Trace, we're going to have our ability be Fur Coat. Usually, Gunk Shot would be doing a fuck ton to us. But now it's going to do significantly less. I don't have Draining Kiss. Thank you, Crabbo. I appreciate it. I know you just did this, and I saw it went pretty well on your end. I'm so nervous. This first turn could really be bad. If he Gunk Shots crits me, I'm risking later on down the line. If Gunk Shot misses, I'm happy. If Gunk Shot hits, that's like the expected result. We're still risking a crit at that point. We're just going to click Moonblast and one-tap this thing. With a zoom lens, we never miss. If Gunk Shot misses, we're really setting ourselves up for success. Alright, that's good. That's really fucking good. That's really good. This makes it so later on we can play a little bit safer. Now, we're pre-damaged to 193 so that we take a bird tick right here. This should put us at 180. I had to do so much math right here to make it so if Gunk Shot crit missed, that with Fur Coat, we're still baiting out Buffalaunt. If I'm any higher at even 181, it shows that I outspeed and outdamage it, so I can't have done this. This 180 is purely just playing off, like, the damage rolls with Fur Coat. I sat there and I figured out exactly that 180 does it. It's not even just a range or anything. Anyways, this is always baiting out, Buffalaunt for, head charge. Because our Moonblast does 51% damage, it can never work up here, because we're always showing a potential fast 2-hit KO, even though we can't stay in on this. We're going to switch right to Tyranitar on this head smash. Now, if this double high roll crits me, it gets a little bit awkward, but it's usually fine. Alright, that's good. Now, right here, we are a 99.7% chance to kill this thing with 2 Brick Breaks. If it min rolls the head charge and I minimum roll both my Brick Breaks, I do not kill this thing, and then stuff can get a little bit awkward later on. Let's just hope that that doesn't happen. It doesn't mean that we wipe, but it makes it so stuff gets a little bit more awkward. That looks like a min roll. That looks like a really bad roll. Alright, so he's gonna use his Water Gem. That does not look like a good roll. That looks like the little minimum roll. Is 136 still good? 136 would be, or 135 would be a really good HP right here. This would be a really good HP. We'd really rather hit this range. Just hit the fucking range. What percentage is he at? Let's see. Oh, I don't have the setup. I had it set up for a double battle. Oh, that looks like I literally hit the minimum roll and he hit a minimum roll. Alright, so we're at really that's 1 in 256. It looks like luck. We really need to hit not a minimum roll right here. Come on, just fucking hit this roll. Thank God. I believe 135 is a really good HP. This is going to bait out Float Soul. And at this HP, it's always clicking. It's never clicking Power Punch, always clicking Liquidation, which is... we could have rathered Power Punch, but it's fine. Now, we really need to not get Liquidation Crit and Defense Drop. If we get Liquidation Crit, it's fine. But if we get Liquidation Crit Defense Drop, that's really bad. We're still not out of the woods. This is not risky, or not riskless at all. Let's just fucking see no crit. Or like, whatever. Let's just... We're gonna switch right into Electrode. This is never Ice Punch, though. It's just the good part. Come on. Okay, that's good. Static does not matter, I believe. Alright. So this thing has a fucking focus band. So it's nearly impossible to always just straight up kill. This thing could be clicking Power Punch, which would be kind of awkward because I kind of got low rolled on that Liquidation. Let's just fucking not see Power Punch. It's most rolls hit me for Liquidation. And, what do you call it? Most rolls... It sees most rolls with Liquidation here. We can also just straight up kill with this Volt Switch. The Volt Switch does a minimum of 93.7%. So, we're going to Volt Switch right here. If this thing procs this Focus Band, it's fine. Just don't proc the Focus Band and hit a Power Punch. If we just straight up kill this thing, it's fine too. We're going to click Volt Switch. If this thing doesn't die, it's fine. We have a backup plan. Okay, that's fine. We're going to switch right to Togedemaru. So if this thing hits me, that would be really good. If this thing doesn't hit me, I didn't even think about the static chance. Don't hit a Power-Up Punch, though. Please just hit me with something. Oh, that's really bad. That's really bad. What is this guy clicking on me? He's clicking Liquidation. Can I take a Liquidation on my Electrode, if anything? Fuck. No, I need this guy out right now. I don't want to kill this guy. Fuck, I did not think about this. I also just thought about it. This guy can Power-Up Punch, which is fine. Can I take a Liquidation on my, Electrode? I can. But the problem is if it procs Focus Band, that can be really bad. I did not think about this. So this guy's either clicking Liquidation or Power-Up Punch. If I click Fake Out, the problem is I kind of need the Fake Out for Pangoro. I need Fake Out and Spiky Shield. If this guy hit me, he was supposed to hit me with an Ice Punch. I have an Aspire Berry in case I got frozen. If I U-turn out and I kill this thing... and I go to, Gardevoir, am I fine? If it lives the problem is if it, lives right now, that could be kind of ass. If I go to Gardevoir and this thing kills, it's fine. But if it procs the Focus Band, Gardevoir taking a Liquidation is really bad. fuck, he was supposed to hit me, man. So let's say I fake him out and he dies. This brings out Pangoro for close combat. I spiky shield him once. Let me see how much damage he takes. I think it's like 1 HP off. I'm going to be risking a range. So 253 divided by 8. He's going to be taking 31. So 253 minus 31 brings him to 222. With the defense drop that he'll be guaranteed to have, my Conkelder does 218 on a minimum roll. So it'll be a 1 in 16. It's the equivalent of getting crit. I think I got to risk that. Alright, just come on. Hit the fucking... Just don't proc the frog. Okay. This is kind of scary now. We gotta hit a range. That was a pretty shit luck. Alright, so this thing's always clicking close combat, I believe. Yep. We're going to click Spiky Shield. And we gotta hit range right here. It's 93% to kill. Just trying to see if there's any pivoting I can do. If I pivot to Gardevoir, even if I get crit, I'm fine. But then I'm setting myself up for disaster later. Just fucking hit the range. It's a 93% range. Just fucking hit it. Come on. Okay, let me see, can he kill me? I definitely can die to high rolls here if I don't hit this range, but I can live. Come on, fucking hit this fucking range. It's 93. It's 15 out of 16 rolls hit this range. Come on. Okay. Okay. We're not out of the woods yet. We have to dodge one more crit right here, I believe. This is always liquidation from Kingler. Just dodge this fucking crit. Come on. It's one more crit we gotta dodge. We're going right into Noivern here. Noivern doesn't die to a crit, but it will set up the grapple lock, which has been the nightmare of this whole entire fucking fight, in a bad spot. You can't liquidation drop because this thing's sheer force. Come on. Just don't fucking crit me. I'm so close to the end. Come on. Okay. 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 Let me just make sure this is good. This is always gonna make Ice Punch, I believe. This is always Ice Punch. This is really fucking good. I think we're good. Draco Meteor always kills. Is it always Ice Punch? Let me just make sure. Yes, this is always Ice Punch. Okay. Last thing is a Technician Assault Vest Grapple Lock. This thing is a fucking nightmare, I swear. I've had so much trouble in the calcs with this. This should always be seeing a slow kill with exactly Ice Punch. It doesn't see boosted revenge damage. It doesn't see, even then it would be fine. We're gonna switch right into Togedemaru here, who takes this Ice Punch. We have an Aspear Berry in case we get frozen. Good, he's taking this Poison Barb damage. We're going to click Fake Out. This guy's always seeing a kill with revenge, I believe, so we should be able to Spiky Shield and get some more chip on him. Perfect. And because, let me just make sure he can never see payback. Even if it's boosted, payback is fine. This is always revenge. We don't want to U-turn out because we don't want to take the extra damage, even though it doesn't really matter. Let me just make sure all the damage I did lines up so that I can go to Gardevoir and kill with Moonblast. That was at least the plan. If Gardevoir was low, we were going to have to risk going in on Conkeldurr at this low HP on a Revenge, which is, if I'm getting crit, I'm going to get fucked and just risk Conkeldurr. But let me just make sure everything's good. I'm pretty sure I calc this. So he has 236 HP. Fake out minimum is 24. He'll be at 212. 236 divided by 8 for the initial chip damage he got from when taking the Iron Barbs. Brings him to 183. Plus he'll take another from the Spiky Shield, so it's 154. Gardevoir does minimum what do you call it? 174. I think we're good. We don't want to U-turn. We don't need to. Just don't do something random here. We're good. And Moonblast always kills. Fuck this fight, man. Oh, I've spent 2 days and this is the best I could come up with, man. That Floatzel was supposed to, like, either live or die from the Togedemaru, so I could always get a fake out on that Pangoro. I didn't even think about the static chances and then him into static. Just so much randomness on this fight. Okay. Whew. That was stressful. Alright, next two fights shouldn't be nearly as stressful. I have some pretty cool strats for him. My biggest problem with that fight was Kingler with sheer force. Liquidation does not proc emergency exit because it has a positive effect. And I learned that it's only a positive effect, because if it's not, I am fucked on this next fight. But I am almost entirely sure that sheer force only procs, or doesn't proc emergency exit, if the move it's using has a positive effect that it's already getting rid of. Otherwise, we're going to be kind of fucked on this next fight. But I'm pretty sure that's exactly how it worked. I've looked this up multiple times. Alright. Let's set up for the next fight real quick. I can get rid of this health bar. Alright, so we are leading off with Pangoro. There is some fiction on the first two turns that can happen. Let me get rid of everyone that's not part of this fight. Alright, so we just grab Golisopod. The fuck is he? Missing him. There you grab him. First guy is Pangoro. What you got? Where the fuck is Golisopod? Oh, he's down here. We have Hydreigon. We have Pidgeot. I'm so fucking nervous. I hate this shit, man. Being this far in the run is so freaking... fucking pumps my nerves. I didn't even deserve to get past Maxie, man. I still think about that fuck up I had because I didn't rare candy my Hydreigon a second time. Alright, so an Aspire Berry on you. We get a Citrus Berry on you. We're gonna get Wise Glasses. Oh, there they are. To you. Megastone to Pidgeot. Citrus on you. And Citrus on you. We are going to pre-damage. Oops. gonna pre-damage Glycopod to 175. We're gonna pre-damage Hydreigon to 190. And we're gonna pre-damage Altaria, who's just a backup. This should be a form online right here. These guys are just in case the fiction happens to try to further mitigate the fiction. But there's infinite. If I get infinitely crit and infinitely like 30% chosen to like Ice Beam and shit, like not much you can do. Pre-burn on you. Alright, so Aspearberry, Citrus, Wise Glasses, Pidgeonite with a Mega Stone, Citrus, Citrus. We have pre-burn or pre-damage to 175, 190, and 212. Alright, let's bring this line up into the calculator real quick. Dude, also, if I had a freaking Guts Conkeldurr, this shit would be so nice, man. Sheer Force is just so trash for me. Let's grab this Heart Scale. I know it's right here. I gotta mark down where I used all my Heart Scales and things. Alright. Let's get up to the fight. Save and pre-check everything. Turn off the music. Go full screen. Alright, let's check everything real quick. Alright, so this guy only has an Aspearberry. This guy is level 79, which is fine. 175 with a Citrus. Wise Glasses, 190. Pre-burned, or no, sorry, pre-damage to 212, and Citrus with a Citrus. And this guy's a Pidgeonite. Alright. Hopefully the bad stuff doesn't happen. Alright, so this grunt starts off with a Focus Band Cryogonal. It has Light Screen and it has Reflect. We have both Hidden Power and a physical move, so this thing is very likely to click Reflect or Light Screen. Because it doesn't have Light Clay, it's like probably only like a 65 or 70% chance. It's fine. We don't care which one it clicks right here. We just really hope that if it clicks Ice Beam, please do not crit. We just don't want to see an Ice Beam crit. It's like 25% chance, I think, to click Ice Beam. I can even probably tell you the percentages right now on this calculator. It's 26% chance to click Ice Beam. If you click Ice Beam, please do not crit. We do not care what it clicks right here. We're going to click Knock Off turn 1. We have an Aspearberry, so even if this freezes on the Ice Beam, it's fine. We don't care about an Ice Beam freeze. That's fine. Knockoff can never... Oh, I guess that could have killed. Fuck, I didn't even think about that. That could have set up... That could have been actually really bad. I didn't think about knockoff killing with, Light Screen. Whatever, it did not happen. We're fine. We just click Brick Break here, and we don't care what it clicks. It just don't Ice Beam crit me. Okay, that's a good result. It doesn't matter about Panda's HP. He's just using this for baiting. If we had gotten Ice Beamed on the first turn after the knockoff, we had Bullet Punch to kill him afterwards. The reason we wanted to bait this way is because Hariyama's coming out with Close Combat. Now, this Hariyama has Sheer Force. And the problem with Sheer Force is that when it uses most of its moves, it doesn't have a secondary effect. There's a bug in... I don't know if it's a bug or if it's a true thing in this game, but that would mean that Glycopod does not emergency exit out. And this was the biggest struggle in my last fight. If if Sheer Force didn't work that way, Glycopod last fight would have made the entire ending riskless, and we wouldn't have had to risk that crit on Noivern. Because I would have been able to emergency exit into a different mon, and I would have been able to use Glycopod for that grapple locked. Now, this guy's going to be using close combat. This only has negative side effects right here. So it actually doesn't proc sheer force. He's going to take life orb as well. So, we have Glycopod, pre-damage to 175, such that the minimum roll of close combat always emergencies us out, but never kills, and it does not, very importantly, proc sheer force. This should work. If this doesn't work, I'm fucked, is all I have to say. But, hold on, let me just double check. 61, that would take us to 114, which is the exact low HP, so please just fucking work. We had to be high enough HP to always bait out close combat from this Hariyama. An Ice Beam crit would have fucked us. Okay, that's the close combat. This should emergency exit us out. There's the life orb chip because it did not proc sheer force. That's our emergency exit. Let's fucking go. Alright, so I did that correctly. I'm going to switch right into Pidgeot here. We had to get this safe switch into Pidgeot because Pidgeot's hopefully fragging 3 this fight. We just always click Hurricane right here. This always... Let me just put this in the... check in the calculator. This always outspeeds and kills him. Yep. Life Orb Chip is more of a bonus and more of a stick. You know, it doesn't really matter. Hurricane was always killing him. This is always going to bait out Slow Kill Wild Charge from the Electros in the back. Good. So we're going to switch right into Hydreigon on this Wild Charge. That's fine. Recoil does matter, actually. Alright, and here we are going to be clicking, Dark Pulse, I believe. Yep, we always click Dark Pulse here. We're never dead to a crit from Wild Charge. It can never click Knockoff because it does less damage than Wild Charge even with an item on, so we don't have to worry about our Wise Glasses. Oh, that does not matter. Actually, I think that... it doesn't really matter. Because we always kill with Draco Meteor right after this. This is going to bait out the Superior right here. Now, the Superior has a Bright Powder, and has Contrary. We wanted to be this high HP to try to avoid it from... I guess I probably didn't need to pre-damage. Probably pre-damaging was probably worse because I have a pre-burned guy. Anyways, we're going to just switch right into our Pidgeot, who takes like nothing from this Dragon Pulse. If it leeches, it's fine. If it glares, it's even better. I guess it probably would have been fine. I probably should have not pre-damaged because glare actually would have been pretty nice here. Oh, we can glare. Okay, cool. Just makes it a little bit safer. We're pre-burned, so we don't have to worry about that. And Hurricane always outspeeds and kills. And because our ability is no guard, we don't have to worry about this Bright Powder. This only leaves Alomomola in the back. Alomomola, the max damage it can do is with Scald. That does 72 damage. We're already burned, and 72 damage is with a crit. We always just fast 2-hit KO this thing with Hurricane. Can't regenerator that. Yo, just please hit yourself just because it'd be funny. It doesn't matter. It'd just be funny. Okay, that's fine. Hey, I'm not trapped in here with you, buddy. You're trapped in here with me. If this guy had protected, it'd actually be kind of awkward. And Hurricane just always kills. Alright, that's 2 fights. I was in the middle of cooking fight 4, and I have a really good start for fight 4, but I figured just fucking do fight 3s. Do not walk right there, by the way. I've seen people do that before. That could have been really scary, because then the next fight starts. It's like 1 tile, and it starts. Okay. And on that first turn, I really was hoping for the not Ice Beam crit, because on that first turn, if we got Ice Beam crit, I had backups. Like, if it was baiting out random move from Hariyama, it was never baiting out Rock Slide, so I could have switched to Altaria, who was pre-damaged to have a Citrus Berry always proc off. You don't have to worry about Poison or Thunder Punch because of the side effects. And then I could have gotten Rock Slide, which I would have switched to Conkeldurr to always bait out close combat, but I've gotten crit like 3 times. That's why I had Altaria and Conkeldurr in the back. So we had backups, but if we got Ice Beam crit, we were going along the line of losing a Pokemon. We were never losing that fight, but we were losing a Mon in, like, the worst, like, fiction scenario. Okay. We just have 1 more grunt. Let's set up real quick. So we got Conkeldurr, which I believe is in my party already. Dude, even without Sheer Force, this guy just comes to every fight. Or without Guts. He's just so good. This fight can get a little annoying now that I think about it, but we have lots of backup for it. Lots of backup. Alright. So we got Conkeldurr with a Lumberry. Now again, if I was Guts and pre-burned, this would have just been so much easier, but it's fine. Zoom Lens. We have like a 93% chance. We need to... It's even higher because we can crit. But we'll see how this goes. Persimberry. Persimberry. Citrus and Citrus. Alright, pre-burn 2 Mons and we have to pre-damage. So we're gonna pre-burn Lilligant. And we're gonna pre-burn Ludicolo. Ludicolo and Gliscopod are purely... If I'm clicking Gliscopod, shit has gone really bad is all I have to say. If I'm clicking Ludicolo, it could be kind of bad. We're gonna pre-damage Turtonator to 187. Uh, 4, 187. Alright, so we got this guy with a Lumberry, this guy with a Zoom Lens, this guy with Persim pre-burned, this guy pre-damaged to 187 with a Citrus, this guy with a Citrus, this guy with a Persim. Alright. Let's fucking do this. Let's get through Aqua Grunt 3, and then we're, I think a third of the way through Aqua Hideout. We're catching up to the end of Tame Liza splits. Come on. Just fucking keep on pushing, man. Save and just turn off music, go full screen, check everything. Okay. So we're Lumberry, Zoom Lens, Persimberry, Citrus, Citrus, Persim. I believe that's right. Let me just triple check my notes. Lumberry, Zoom Lens, Persimberry, pre-damage to 187, Citrus, Persim. Okay. Oh, I didn't add these guys into the calculator. Been doing that so fucking often. Don't learn. Alright. Just bringing everyone to the calculator real quick. Okay. Let's fucking do this. Alright. So this is starting off with a weak armor, Focus Sash Omastar with spikes. Now, back in, we call it Mount Chimney, I made a dumb decision. I made a really fucking dumb decision. I taught my only defog TM to this Conkelder, and it didn't even fucking work because my Conkelder was slower than the Crustal. I totally missed it in the calcs, and I looked really dumb because I don't have Mach Punch at that time. But you know what? Now I have fucking Mach Punch. So this works. Right now, I am showing you the fucking tech with defog, maybe. Let's see. So turn 1, this guy is really incentivized to use some hazards. Really incentivized. If he doesn't, it's fine. It doesn't matter. But we are going to Brick Break. Even if this crits, he has a Focus Sash. It doesn't matter. We are going to bring him down to Focus Sash. That's fine. I get to show the tech. Now, even on this low HP, he's still incentivized. I believe it's like 72% chance right here. He's going to proc Weak Armor, which lowers his defense by 1 and increases his speed by 2. At this point, there's only one thing in my box that could have outsped him, and that is my Electrode. And that would have been a nightmare. Whatever. But we have a slow defog right here. He is faster than us. So if he clicks hazards right here, then we just get a free fucking kill. If not, then we're fine. We just click defog. That's fine. And all the hazards are gone. We're getting use out of this defog. This is the first time out of the entire run. It's been so useless. And now, we are slower. That is correct. But I do have Mach Punch. And at this HP, he always dies. Oh, it was so cool I finally got to use this fucking thing. And at this HP, this always is going to bait out Crobat for acrobatics. Now this is where the shit can get a little bit scary. Just a little bit. We're going to switch it to Tyranitar. Tyranitar doesn't take that much from this. Now, because Tyranitar is fucking 2 attack, this Stone Edge is a 99% chance to, it does a minimum of 99% to him. So it's a 15 out of 16 range to hit him. If anything, I have backups. I'd rather not use those backups. Alright, so no more Flying Gem. Let me see what this guy's clicking now. So what's half my HP? I just want to see. What's this guy clicking? Because if he's clicking, he could be clicking Super Fang. So 169 divided by 2. 84. He's always clicking Super Fang here. Just hit this fucking range. We have a zoom lens, so this always hits. Just hit this fucking range. If we don't hit this range, we just gotta find a way to kill this thing. Just hit this fucking range. Come on. My 2 attack fucking goat. There we go. Alright, so this is always baiting out an attack from Lantern. It's either Hydro Pump or Thunder. There's one roll of Thunder. We don't really care. They're both doing the exact same damage. And if it's Thunder Wave, it's even better. We're going to switch right into this guy. Now, this Lantern has a Bright Powder, so it's really annoying. It also has Confuse Ray. So this thing's really, that's actually really good. We'd rather have as many chances as possible to kill this thing. We're going to hit Magical Leaf. Now, this does a minimum of 45 up to 53%. This can 2-shot him. We have backups in case shit happens. We can't be Thunder Waved because we're pre-burned, and he can Confuse Ray us, but we outspeed, and we have a Persim Berry. If we don't outspeed and 2-hit KO this thing, we have Ludicolo in the back to just help us out with that. Let's just hit some good. That's decent. That's over 50%. That's good. Okay, that's the first Confuse Ray. He didn't attack us. We have a Person Berry for the first one. Let's just hit this fucking range. It's not that good of a range. That's fine. Don't use Confuse Ray, just make it easy. Okay, it's annoying. Alright. So this guy's always clicking an attacking move. We just go right to, Ludicolo. It gets slightly weird, but it's okay. Here. I think this, changes up the baiting just a little bit. But I believe it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Yes, it is fine. This is going to change up the baiting just a little bit. Alright, so we also have a Person Berry on this guy. Oh, wait, fuck. I don't have, I forgot to teach Magical Leaf. Oh, fuck. I was supposed to teach Magical Leaf over Surf. Alright, fuck it. Let's just hit it. Alright, cool. I forgot. I was supposed to teach Magical Leaf. I'm like, wondering. I'm like, what the fuck? Because it's Magical Leaf and Surf. I can always just buy the TMs. Whatever. Alright, well, it would have been a little awkward. We would have had to switch back to Lilligant once he Confused Rayed us or something. Alright, this is bring out Escavalier. This is backwards from what it was supposed to be, but this is fine, because he's always seeing a kill with Megahorn. We're going to switch right into Turtonator. Turtonator at this HP. Just make sure. Even it's always baiting out Megahorn. Even if he can't crit us because we're Shell Armor. Even if he high rolls us, we're always fine. This guy can never Sword Stance because he's seeing a slow KO. This guy also has a Quick Claw, so you have to always be prepared to take at least 2 hits from this guy. And this guy is a tank. Even if he was clicking his Drill Run, with the pre-damage, we would always go right above Citrus Berry range, and we would have always been fine no matter what. And now we always just click Overheat, and this one-shots him. Even had he have procced his Quick Claw, wasn't saving him. This is baiting out. Yeah, I even accounted for random moves from this Sharpedo. So literally whatever this guy clicks, it does not matter. Maybe it does. Hold on. That doesn't matter. Honestly, I think going to Golisopod is fine here. Golisopod takes less damage. This guy is a focus band, so this guy can technically... I didn't bring any knockoffs. So no, I brought Ludicolo, so I'd bring a knockoff if I need it. But we just go to Gali right here. That's fine. We have so many chances. We have like almost infinite chances because Leech Life literally just heals a fuck ton here. And same with First Impression. We have a Citrus on this guy. That's fine. We're going to click First Impression. If he clicks Dark Pulse, doesn't matter. But technically this guy could infinitely hit us, which would be annoying. Okay, there's the first Focus Band proc. We have so many chances right here. This could put us in emergency exit range. It's fine if it doesn't. We're never dead to a Dark Pulse crit, I don't think. 118 is the max it can do. We're gonna click Sucker Punch here. Okay, that's fine. We had a whole Conkeldurr in the back. We had so many mons to deal with this, and Ludicolo had a focus, had knockoff just in case, I guess. But that's the first 3 grunts. Let's fucking go. I don't think there's any items to grab. I'm gonna just peek forward real quick. I don't know where the next grunt is. I didn't look. I don't know where the Master Ball is, too. Just in case this is a grunt. I already have saved. Oh, this is where we get the Master Ball, I believe. Okay. Got our Master Ball. Let's go. I'm pretty sure our head is the first grunt. That's the only item. Alright. First 3 grunts didn't get fucked. Let's go. Whew. That was stressful. Let's fucking go. The Lumberry there was... I forget what that was. That was in case some fiction had... Oh, that was in case, on the switch to Conkeldurr, he got ice punched. From... Or ice beamed from the Sharpedo. Fuck, I forgot to teach that Magic Leaf. That could have fucked me over later on, but didn't get fucked this time. Alright. Let's export over all the blank sets. And now time for me to start calculating grunts 4, 5, and 6. Not now, though. I'm going to do that off stream. But thank you guys, for everyone, for watching, and you take care.